Yeah, well, I'm now studying interior design.
Interior design. That's it. A couple of nice couches or single seater couches.
Yeah, that's it. But it's nice. I really be anywhere or go anywhere, and I don't have to worry about crossing town. Yeah. So I'm not close to the city that I want to be. Thank you. So I'm in Swanston Square.
Oh, no worries.
So I liked it because it's iconic. I bought it off the plan. So it was definitely a high and made up.
Oh,
I lost battle, but I won the war.
oh, that's it.
I won the war.
One of you that can say that.
Sure, I lost a lot of battles.
Took on the builder and
Grab
all
these, turn around, grab a seat. You want it? It was hard, but it's still a lot of wine.
I'm sitting on one of these chairs. Just keep this. Right, so we're going to ask you all the questions. So just do it. Oh, that's it.
We're very
You're there now. Carlos can sit there and field all the questions. Why not? Must be your phone. I am another one. I am the only one that's important though.
The other one put on a performance last time.
Oh, Theo?
Yeah, he's on last.
Something, whatever that bloke is on, I'll
He's
tell you
so
now.
sweet.
If you could bottle it, you'd make a fortune. Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'll call Theo and I'll be like, oh, beautiful too.
Well,
Just
you
remember
just
that, Well, you get to learn. I love it.
So quiet in here all of a sudden.
I know. Bring out the baby.
Yeah, bring out the baby.
Bring out the baby.
We might get dinner.
Everybody get happy.
Heaps of cushions. Do people want to have some cushions and use those, or are people happy to kind of on the
Who
ground?
needs
Sol
a
and
chair?
Nessa.
Can I get some cushions? Because we do. We have some cushions in case people want to sit. No, everyone's quiet. Thanks, guys.
You want to enjoy it? Want the way in front?
You guys have.
If you haven't
Rocky, why isn't your hand up? You're having a baby. Thank
They're
you.
already in.
Thank you for joining us. I don't know how events. I think there's a massive barrier usually for people to come to a property event because they're a piece of real estate that's going to change your life and that you're going to make $1 trillion off one.
Sorry.
But we are very passionate about helping people learn how to use property for investment, where it's a very sexy showroom and people get really teased out about the level of actually get to understand the floor plan, what's conducive for investment, what's over capital property, and is depreciation even relevant given your circumstances for property. So to generate a rental income from and to generate other revenue from. I'm up to 12 months now. And we are looking at having some settlements where they can be so when there's that big raffle where the hospital give away the house,
like your town or something.
it's deep in 60 years in building. The division that I use, there's 4 divisions. So there's like the medium square meters plus. They're very, very known for the bespoke properties that they have, which are usually... So A Place is the white label version, and it's me being able to put, really, which creates a bit of a niche in residential using a builder, because a lot of builders go bankrupt very early on, or they'll overcommit to a lot trade on with Finvest. A lot of our clients have done apartments, and we have I think, worked in the industry for 25 years. You're my accountant. You're the accountant to many.
They charged $16,500. They'd find you, it wasn't anything else, and that was $16,500 non-refundable. So, and they to sell you the property, and that's it. They weren't into creating wealth. We are a family wealth creating. I call it wealth. I don't say it's property people, because we also have quite a few real estate agents that we work together so that we can create the tax returns, and we. You know, there's been people that haven't had much money, needs the money. For some reason, banks think that, you know, because it's on my level, it's just great. And I've continued it. So, you know, and I bought property off Lisa as well. And another one of Lisa's clients, and she bought a buried property with
Another
one of my
solicitor.
other, and in the end, we had to do Lisa did a lot to get that finance. Which we, as an accounting practice, set up so that she could get the maximum tax benefit. $160,000 increase.
In 12
oh my
months.
God!
June 30 last year. And so, yes.
And my client did the same thing. So I'm thinking, oh wow, Daniel's going to be really happy.
Yes.
So, you know,
Yes.
you know, and Lisa, so that you're like, oh my God, this is so daunting. So, and that's what is another one, because she's got equity in it now. But remember, no jokes, she wasn't well.
Being that is in a very heavy industry, legal, her level of legal is criminal law. So people that are entrepreneurs, I've got people that are self-employed, I've got people that are technically learned. Up for the 6th, 7th or 8th, or I've got a client that's done 9 in 5 years. Market is just moving so fast. It really is. I mean, 12 months ago I was last wait. You know.
It doesn't matter. Again, with the land lease, you can claim the interest, and I don't know.
Because a lot of people don't understand that you don't have to wait for the property to be built, and you don't have to wait for the rental income.
The interest that you pay the bank because you've purchased the block of land.
For you two elves over there, why are you sitting over there?
The L you pay every month, you can claim it on the interest that on the claim it.
And they're land banking now.
Yep.
I know there are a few people in the room that are doing that. They can claim that as well. Introduce B&T.
Which we need him.
Because we're talking now about claims.
So they were going to make changes to depreciation, okay? And when we asked what those changes were, they said they did November 2017, but it's grandfathered to the 9th of May. Have I confused anybody yet?
No.
That's what the government does, okay? We get a lot of people now, so what the government has done in terms of the changes of legislation is old. If you are the second owner of that or second-hand property, you can no longer claim the fixtures and fittings. I'll tell you now, and that includes the building, the fixtures and fittings, and if you're subdividing and it's got common area, concrete, all the Rio, all the labour that went into that, we'll figure all that out for you guys. But you are entitled to claim it. Claim the depreciation, or you're going to claim the capital loss. At the end of the day, you're still going to claim something.
Are people in the room?
Per all.
You're
You can claim everything as per normal.
You're smiling again.
That's right. That's right. We love those. Fantastic. I didn't confuse anyone because it is
Everyone's gone really
horrible.
quiet.
Yeah, can be claimed. Okay. It has to be rented. Obviously, the sole purpose of the property has to be for investment. I'll count those as well. Those plastic lampshades, I'll count those as well. You can claim all of them as well. We'll get everything you can claim. People say like I wasn't going to lay fake grass, but you know the tenants might not look after it. Now I can claim fake grass. So yeah.
Got a few questions for everyone actually.
Ask away. It's really
you're at our booklet. Excellent.
You're a good boy.
People that you'll have that conversation with, only 7.9 people will have a legitimate thing to say to you because they've gone to established property.
Yeah.
So again, you've got to really think about where you're getting your information and what you're using.
Pension. I'm going to tell you all now. You're not going to get a pension.
That's right.
So I can't limit it. You have to create wealth somehow. So you put money away.
When I started going to seminars, which was, God, over 10 years
You
ago
remember,
now,
Lisa?
you know, people and trying to motivate them on a daily or an hourly so closely with you as an accountant is that I'm trying to bring people self-employed, but everyone works within that time frame. You know, so in my opinion, so if someone just does, like, I mean, my mantra with clients who are looking to use property is that success is meant, that's the whole goal.
But that's what I'm saying. So when you get to 49 and you've got 5 properties, then you get $110,000. And I thought, Oh my God, the next month, the same for you guys, because you're still young. So in 20 years' time, imagine what it's worth.
Yeah.
These elements like
And
land
if you look
banking.
at it, you're not paying, sorry, I look at it the other way around. Unless you're like a CEO of a company, you've already got $10 million, so you put a bit here, a bit there, everywhere. And I don't want to really say, because you're going to say, oh my God, we're rubbing hands, I'm going to get $6,000 refund. But a lot of my clients, depreciation.
On top of the rental income.
On top of the rental income.
So this is the thing, I'm actually launching a campaign discussions around, you know, what to do, where to get started. And every month I've been building this into things where we profiled some of our larger clients that have done multiple portfolios within short periods of time. Certain lenders after 3 months are going to allow you to use that as a traditional deposit. So, you know, in the current 2018 is from from $70,000 salary to my $80,000 salary. That's my goal. And we really pull that apart to try and get to somewhere with that level of skill jump. You know, it's a 5-year gamble, right? Could get someone through from $70,000 income to $100K. So you could do, if we started now, the room that we've got to 6-figure incomes in January of this year, because they've done something and it's been 3 hours work for
And
them.
you find that a lot of these property people here, you know, hey, you can go out and buy your own property. I've got real estate agents that can say, you want a double-storey house? I go, oh, okay, you're right. And she says, why do you want 2 bedrooms? Also doesn't just go to every, flew you down, fed you a sandwich, sold you the property, and then flew you back. And the trouble, when it came to settling, there was a lot of trouble they couldn't get.
Well, thank you for
No, that's okay.
you're promoting.
No. It's not about
The bank revalued.
That's
No.
the bank. No, that
goodness.
valued at 160 above.
Above.
Because I know we were in that coffee shop on that day, Lisa and I. Oh my God, we're saying you're going to be okay. Lisa said,
Questions?
New property, you can claim all the things you've said.
Yes.
What if you move into it and then again?
Solely for investment. We get a lot of people now who say, on the first to that again, you can claim the first 6 months that you rented it, and that's it. Okay. And I'm not
Having this discussion, Monica and I, because congratulations to Monica, she's just created her.
money's in there. Let's go. Let's go on. Why not?
But she's got a lease until August. Clients of mine that we're doing 5% on a land deposit and then 5% on that land. Whereas if the fund pool is really limited now and it's under that, giving someone for a 5% deposit, not a 10. So obviously I'm thinking in my mind, where can I get relationships in if people bother doing it at all? So the challenges that we have now is that I can lock down a price and then look at you staying on and renting even another 12 months, collect the tax refund after the first 12 months, have that second income happening for 10 grand coming back, and thus we're going to have enough to pull money back out again and get you a land deposit.
Realistically, there's only 10% of what you're losing on 10% of what you could claim. If the property is in there for the first homeowners and all the rest of that, you may then lose the ability for the fixtures and fittings, but you're still claiming that. So you guys really, like, you're losing that much of what you're entitled to. Plus, anyway, we can.
Everyone gets caught up these days about positive and negative cash flow, looking at things as good and bad. If it's a weekly extra addition that comes in, you're going to spend it. So we're not going to tell people to do the variation, building, the depreciation if it is brand new, and there are again loan costs, like using it to create a portfolio, or using it to pay down a loan, and you want to get rid of your mortgage, etc. And don't claim and get that extra tax check every year. It gets neutralised when
you do your 2017 income tax return.
Yes.
The government gives you back the money.
Yes.
It's a percentage, a buffer that you may during the year. You may get a promotion. You may. The minute that we stay without that, we don't stay within the percentage buffer, then
my goal with clients is to see people do the 3 and 3. That's my mantra, and I say it all the time. The market, you know, but in other cases, it's that some people, if they've got the extra money, it's not going to actually.
got 10 grand. This is great, you know. So it gives them an inspiration to keep going. And
People do is actually use their offset facility for that purpose. So when we do mentoring on the up to 8 times within the next 24 months. So up to is a very so. I find myself and my success in properties come from being someone that knows how money works. It's the person that is the risk. So if people understand how banks create, your salary is only assessed at 30%. So which one is better? Are you chasing the 6-figure income, which is going to cost you more skill, more stress, more hours, more... And, you know, it's great. Like, I didn't know Berry had done that well.
Yeah, she told me today, it's really great.
It was in February or March last year. And this year, I keep saying that, I'm sorry. And what do we end up doing? Within a month?
Two. Thank you.
So we really want to congratulate you. Wish you
you.
every success. It's nice that some staff are going through and buying exactly what you're buying, and congratulations to Monty for
Oh,
doing
wow. Fantastic.
it. Was it?
9,000.
Wow.
And the next one that you purchased is in like this and not uncommon. They happen a lot where people have had a lot of growth in the land banking. I know you had a bit of it here offline. So congrats.
Yay.
That was a very new client of ours, a beginner. So this is actually your first ever account we've had. We've had a few. It's fine.
I was such a new advice from people who were just my friends who were not in, and you know, through mutual friends, I went to see Lisa, and
You were out there in your wilderness for a while though.
Yeah.
We did catch up to know how hard it is.
Yeah.
And I think you can sometimes take things for granted if you get baby fed the whole
So and then yeah, Lisa recommended this block of land.
Oh, you'll die if I take you out there.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I went there and I saw how much and got little tweaks here and there from Glenville. So
The drawings, we got them for how much? 0.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was like,
So Tush, come.
Oh, congratulations.
Total geek, technical geek is where I was going.
No. The more that interaction with people. So I think the way I like to do is a lot of research. Yeah, and I saw this look into property as an investment class. I did a lot of shares, and I met with each one of them, talked to each one of them, just asked one person question in Melbourne, Lisa being one of them. I remember one of the other said people I was biking home from work and getting an appointment with a golf creator. I was in the gym club. He had this perfect thing about it. Right, you're not going to spend much time, I don't think. And it's true. So I kind of have to see where my field of interest and what kind of level of risk I really wanted to take. January, early February, and I think we were going quite fast. Everything kind of seemed to go in line.
That you should be contributing to property. I'm a big believer in that if things are positively geared, then don't bother doing it. You know, and I gladly, I had a client that came in, I've got $1 million, wanted to own or occupy within a few years, has to be in a school zone, and they want to have, then I can help you do 3 properties in the 5 years, and think of the gain that they would have as a deposit.
But then when Lisa breaks it down, you understand that you're achieving
It's better to do less.
know what they want. I get excited. So I'd be like, oh my God, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms.
Do.
Yeah.
It's a legitimate need. I totally understand and respect that. But once they have that and they've cemented that, Jess and Joelle, can I have you come and join us, please? Right.
That's it.
So Joel is adamantly not someone that wants to do property.
Yeah. He actually needed you to explain it quite a lot, where I was like, just give me the papers.
I want to share a little bit more about, because you came and met us at one of our events, which is not even a property event.
In
it was
May,
actually a alliance. It's because they're self-employed that I have to look at trying to help them replace themselves.
Yes, because of Donna.
Because
Yes.
Donna, who's another one of our presenters,
Yes.
who's an interior designer.
Paying off my debt, but the banks wouldn't lend me money because regardless of how much I earned, I didn't look like I could save. And yeah, then we ended up getting a personal loan.
Yep.
It was a day before the end of the financial year, which was the 5% deposit.
I
Yep.
think it was actually after, but it was.
Right.
I got there and she's like explaining, we bought in Werribee, an investment property. I'm never going
That part, I was always in the belief that if you can't bring 20% of the deposit, you can't afford the house.
Don't exist.
We need money. We need lots of money.
So yeah, but as soon as I crunched some numbers,
Thing for me, thinking that,
Yeah.
you know, you might not know what you're coming into, but I certainly, yeah.
so we
putting
haven't
it
even
out
seen the
there.
land. We haven't even seen the land.
So excited for you.
Thank you very much.
No. But it is. So you are a repeat offender.
I just wanted to say, every when she's up.
Yeah.
to knowledge is when things start to happen, and that's what I did with Lisa. And there's ways that we can do it for you comfortably, and I literally needed
And that she's actually done this 10 years ago, and it produced a negative result for her. A local agent, we got her above the listing price and got her someone that I trusted.
This was close to work, pretty much same scenario as me, and like I said, my
Contracts this time last year.
yes.
And if we had not have signed pre-June value of the contract now, which is in line of everywhere else nationally, so if we had waited,
I wanted so badly to hold on to it,
Yeah.
yet it was literally killing my spirit. Like it
Your
was.
emotion. Oh, I've done 10 years and now I've got to give it up. Now I'm going to go
Yes.
backwards. But yeah, sometimes you need to go a little bit backwards.
because the stamp duty would have been calculated on end value, so it would have cost you an extra 15,000. In total, you've saved over 35 grand in the last
Yeah.
12 months.
Yeah, yeah.
So well done, congratulations. Came to us in June-ish.
Yeah, it was.
And I'm so excited for you. You've done an incredible job with what
Investments, so I went to see Lisa and I signed a contract. I applied for the job I've got.
Really?
So-
Wow. You're saying this, but you did your owner-occupied, your apartment that you're living in Toorak,
Yes.
10 years tour showing what would happen had you have used that. And the extra inheritance and a whole new property, and now there's a whole new level of choice as to what you use for investment. So really exciting 2018 coming up for you. Congratulations.
Well done.
So right now, it's literally 3 weeks old. So Theosi came in a campaign that you saw that you really liked.
Of course, the case studies.
Yeah.
The case study that was on Facebook. Because I've been looking around. I've been looking around.
No.
Yeah, Melbourne's the best. And so we're looking, and we stay in the Westbury. We have a house in Samoa and New Zealand. So I said to my wife.
Not with me, this is before.
Oh yes. Yeah. So we signed that contract July 2016. My wife and I were, okay, I haven't been to a ballot before. We just went there to have a look. So let's go. So I think that was the fifth name to be called out.
New stock until 2019.
Oh wow.
So there's going to be a very interesting move.
What's the reason for that? That they don't release anything next year?
They're over allocation for what they wanted to. It's only within the first fifth of the estate release. It has childcare, the community centres, and there's 2 or 3 more private schools and public schools that are going to be going out there securing land. Some of the estates I'm recommending, you can't even just go and buy them. You have to attend a ballot and evaluation with what they've done previously. So they had to put in an extra 15, or we've been able to get them back into the market. So I'm super excited with that. So I'm very excited to see what happens over the next 12 months.
So 2018.
Sorry, guys. I want to bring another one of our newbies in. Wei Ming, could you please tell us a little bit about what happened when you started, what you do?
So I
We'll hear about it soon.
yeah. So I wanted to buy a car. At the South Foundation, and then I see all her posts come up on my feed, and after that I'd seen all the videos on the page. I thought, okay, interesting stuff. So organized the first session. I try, but that's how it works out. Yeah, so settled the later a lot of you would realize, but looking forward to what's in store for
Career.
Sorry.
It came to you after you'd done your property.
Oh yeah. So
Congratulations. We're very excited to have you on board.
My son's going to look for a job soon.
What you were capable of looking to do. So you had a borrowing capacity and we smashed it by about 200 grand. Don't you know I'm amazing? Why do you need more money?
Yeah. Secondly, I
Doubled it.
say,
It was nearly double.
or more than double. Like.
More than double.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know if it's doable or not. And sometimes you've been sitting.
Very small little congratulations. Very, very small your money.
Yeah, that's right.
For being an amazing client, firstly.
Thank you.
Oh, it's
No,
so sweet.
It's hard because I get excited and I know I've done it and I know I'm right.
With Ivana, haven't you? She just makes you feel very, very safe and non-threatened.
We're a happy family.
The clients they turn away go to PwC. Oh,
Yes,
boo.
over there. So he came because he had 2 or 3 properties and he didn't know what to do by himself. So amazing by the water block in Hartley. So that was fantastic. And then last year,
all the cool kids were doing it.
I bought my first house last year. I was like, oh, I need to start preparing to sign with him to purchase property. Lisa got me in contact with one of the financiers and did my numbers and like, you can do us 12 months to work out, what to do because I already just a year ago bought a house and debt. I wanted to buy there. So I just bought another location, but it's worked out well because a few months ago I found out that in that same estate, that house has gone up to like 520. After I got to rent, I found out there's a train station being built, widening of a Clinton Road. Is with the choice of property that Lisa had, I was able to pick one that settles next year.
Because as soon as you settle, we're going to be able to press.
Yeah, definitely. So when it settles in April next year, because she was pregnant, I was like, hey, you're pregnant. Do you need help working?
Conder into helping me with events 12 months ago. And you have just absolute, and even if they're scared to ask me questions or something, they're always going to come to you. We're really sort of looking at what will happen to you over the next 12, 24 months now. She's got a few things to teach people too. So we wish you I'd prefer the second. Thank you guys for coming. Our sessions are very much like this, do peer-to-peer and to actually see what the experience is like from a client's perspective, people that they don't think that they're capable of. I know that you're ready for that, but sometimes you need to take it up, not just someone that's transacted with us. I want to include you in our family and that within the next to those coming and being here. How you decide to use that time again.
To sell just because everyone's at a different stage and you will not get this opportunity. So it's good that we're all together, we're all doing the same thing. But when you go and look for a
need to get into the group photo.
Oh, we can
Ready, set.
I'll leave it there.
I used to live in the Nabbers.
As a property, she's got a really good tenant. She's been there a long time. They have nothing left. So I think we're really looking to the now because obviously this position's changed. Rates changed. I don't even know if this is an appropriate question to
I love that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you landed. Sorry, I thought you
One of my customers is saying that you're
this is actually not timing shouldn't be that. You don't need to be counted, but it's now going to be the time. So he does need to still go to something. I don't know how I feel about this time. The lawyer was the one that recommended
Or that you need so that we would like to get our reputation.
because I do know about property and it's a bloody hard to get into. Is that the step back to go forward or should he hold on to things so no, I've got nothing
Correct. Congratulations, guys, again. Congratulations.
I really want to set up
Take me home. It's
something that
in regards to like family practices and retailer. So we do testimonial business.
I'm surprised you guys are so candid about it.
No, great story. I don't know it's all that. I just yeah, and I would like to look at this. If when you're as a children, you know what he's really ready. You're good, I think, for the fact that he's going to move and all these things, you know, you can look positive. I mean, that's all comes to you. That's phone number. Yeah.
Obviously name here, but they're very negative gearing is when you're paying $2,000 and paying congrats. 2018 you got a new.
That's so exciting.
Oh man, oh my god, it's like 10 to 15 around my neck. You know, perhaps what you speak to. If you're going to buy a lot of things, like
To me, you'd be out of debt before anyone would look at you.
what's the 2018 brand?
I don't know yet. I need to represent more. It's going out. I don't know the about that, but you know, I think that it can only go up. There's only so much land in Carlton before there won't be any. If I stay in the property that I'm in, which is city based,
For your personality, you think a lot
I think
to get that.
I will call you, and I was like, he's someone that will call. And
Yes, I will. I still remember.
I feel really strong for the first time in a really, really long time. So I'm itching a bird for a really long time, and even though the cage is not on, I'm like, I don't really know. This is my pose. Sorry. I've messaged them, so I just don't know. I'm not coming to this, so this is something that actually interests to say this is what we should do when we really just he needs some direction. For 12 months it means that you have nothing and you rent and you know you do it hard. That's very special to me. So
like, bloody government job, you get nothing. Amazing.
Great.
Yeah.
I mean, you're all for it.
Yeah, but still, like.
People, and I believe that he did this and he was to hold up. I think he was going in the opposite direction.
Yeah, so when I get 3 months, so within up to 3 months, but yeah,
Really different. 1 to 2 years. It's a profile of there is structures, and I love that.
Nerd, an analyst nerd.
You can't tell.
No.
I wasn't sure where to go next. Was it going to be? I could have.
Someone called me up because I was helping them with business tax and treatment department.
Sorry, point. Lost attention. Look this way.
Go, baby.
Very well, Daddy. Very feeble.
To get like one of those take money out.
It's a nice little group you've got there.
Delving into that because I'm like, it's so funny.
I was 6,
But I always get like a.
but he was 9. So he's. I'm looking at this going.
So you bought
Oh, I know. I'm loving our conversation.
Yeah. You have a lot of
What are you actually looking at? And what do you actually see? It's what are you thinking about? Dance's feet. Dance's feet. Dance's feet. A baby hugging. Need to go around.
And that's the key.
That's just because you want to cut it in. Yeah.
Professional way.
Oh, okay.
You always wonder what they think. To hold something that was only 24 hours old. It's like, there's lots of babies, lots of different ages. But even like, you look at him now, and he's so old in comparison to the third inside. Yeah, you control it. It's like,
Even now, he doesn't have
just can I say something without you taking I know, but you know why? Because it's just so strange. I don't mean it in a bad way as well. I think of a yes, I took a European trip when I was really funny because I wanted to go to Venice. But really,
Still on record.
Yeah.